Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Donna. I hope everybody's good and having a great week. Today we're going to be doing a 10-minute yoga stretch. This will be a good practice to do anytime during the day that you're feeling like your body needs moving and you need to stretch out your muscles a little bit. Let's get started. Swing your legs around. We're going to start in child's pose. So big toes together, knees as wide as your mat, stretching your arms out, and we're going to slowly walk your hands over to your left hand side of the mat and place your forehead down on the mat. Really feel the stretch through that right side of the body, trying to keep your both sit bones sitting on your heels. Deep breath here. Walk your hands across your mat to the other side. Place your head down on your mat. Both sit bones sitting back on your heels. Feel the stretch through the left side of your body. Shoulders gliding down your back. And deep breaths in. And deep breath out. Finding your way back to the centre of your mat, coming into tabletop. So knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Here we're going to do thread the needle, so stretch up your right arm right up to the ceiling, thread it through behind your left hand, take your shoulder, right shoulder down to the mat, right ear down to the mat. And take a deep breath here, try and keep your stacked over your knees, and coming back, pressing through the left hand, and take your arm up and back down onto the mat, lifting up your left arm and threading it through behind your right hand, coming down, placing your right ear on the mat and right shoulder. Deep breath here. And when you're ready, push through that right hand, stretch your left arm back up and back down to tabletop. Curl your toes under, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Press into those hands. Take a deep breath here. And when you're ready, bring your right foot between your hands into a lunge. And going to stretch back into half split, lifting those right toes off the mat and breathing in, coming forward and breathing out. Breathing in. And one more time, coming back. And then coming forward. Take the heel of your back foot so it's coming level with the long edge of your mat. Swing your arms up into warrior two. Hold it here for a moment. Deep breath in. Then coming into reverse warrior. Stretching up and back as much as you can. Coming forward into warrior. Then take your right hand down to the mat in front of your right foot, bring your left arm up and over by your ear and try and extend your chest up towards the ceiling, holding it here. And when you're ready, coming back into warrior two, and then bring both arms down to the mat either side of your foot. Lift the heel of your back foot up onto your toes. Take your right foot out, heel toe out to the side, and we're going to do lizard. So you can stay here if you like, or you can lower your back knee and your back toes on the mat and stay in this position, or you can come down onto your elbows. And we're just going to take a couple of breaths here in this position. So shoulders gliding down your back, deep breath in, and deep breath out. And then when you're ready, pushing back onto your hands, heel toe your right foot to the middle of the mat. Curl your back toes under, bring the leg back, right leg back to downward facing dog. Hold it here for a moment. And when you're ready, place your left foot between your hands, come into lunge position, and you're going to pull back into half split, pulling the left toes off the mat, coming back onto your heel, and then coming forward, chest coming forward over that front knee, and pulling back, and coming forward, and one more time back, and then coming forward. Turn your back heel so it's level with the long edge of your mat. Coming up, swinging your arms up into warrior two. Holding it here. Stretch those arms, fingertips forward and back. Pulling up through your body. And then coming into reverse warrior. And then extending out into warrior two again. Coming forward, place your left hand in front of your left foot and bring your right arm up and over by your ear and try and lift that chest up towards the ceiling. Deep breath here. And coming back, pressing through your feet, coming back into warrior two. And then take your arms down either side of your left foot. Turn your back heel in, up on your toes, heel toe, your foot, left foot out to the edge of the mat. Staying here, or you can come down, knee down to the mat, relax the backs of your toes. You can stay up on your hands here if that's enough for you. Otherwise you can come down onto your forearms and take a couple of deep breaths in whichever position you're in. Another deep breath. And then pushing off your hands, heel toe, your left foot to the middle of your mat. Curl your back toes under and come into downward facing dog. Hold it here for a moment. And you can just come up and then lower down and up and lower down. And this time you're going to push off your toes and coming forward into plank, and hold it here for a moment. And then come back into downward facing dog. And then coming forward into plank, slowly lower down, chest coming to the floor, and relax your toes on the floor. Keep your hands just by your shoulders, coming up into cobra. You can come up into here with your elbows pulling in towards your body, or you can come up a little bit further. Hold it here, deep breath in, and lower down. The further up you have your hands, the easier it will be. So just test it and see how you feel. And hold it here. And coming back down one more time, pushing up. Pushing up. Bend your knees. Coming back. Chest heading towards the floor. We're coming into puppy pose. So stay here for a moment. Chest coming towards the mat. Deep breath. Another deep breath. And pushing off your hands. Bring your hands back in towards your legs, sitting back on your heels. Place your hands behind you. Going to lift your knees off. We're going to do an ankle stretch. Hold it here for a moment. Deep breath in. And then coming forward, coming into tabletop. Get yourself set up. And we're going to be going into cat-cow. So breathing in. And chest coming forward. Tailbone lifting up towards the ceiling, and then round your back, rounding back. Tailbone hitting between the space between your knees. Hold it here. Breathing in. And breathing out. Really round your back. Pushing your hands into the mat. Then coming back into tabletop and sitting down. See how you feel. Take a deep breath in. Pause at the top. Then exhale through your mouth. Another deep breath in. Pause at the top. Exhale out. And another deep breath in. And exhale through your nose. And open your eyes. Thank you very much everybody for joining me here today, and hope you found that this 10-minute stretch is beneficial for you. So please leave a comment in the comments below, and if you like my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.